My cousin ruined my life. Now he wants my job. When I was 17, my cousin Jake convinced everyone in my family that I was lazy. He said I never helped out, that I spent all day sleeping. None of it was true. I was working part-time at a car wash after school, saving every dollar I could. But Jake, he was the golden boy. My aunt bragged nonstop about how smart he was, how he was destined for something big. One night at dinner, my parents dropped it on me. You're not pulling your weight. Jake's been telling us things. We think it's time you got out there and figured life out for yourself. I remember staring at them, speechless. I was still in high school. I didn't even have a plan yet, but they didn't care. 2 weeks later, I was gone. I bounced around for a bit, slept on couches, took shifts anywhere I could. My buddy Marcus's family finally let me stay in their basement. His mom cooked dinner every night and refused to take rent from me, even when I offered. You just focus on school, she said. So I did. I finished, got into a trade program, and worked every weekend I wasn't in class. Meanwhile, Jake, he dropped out of college after one semester, said it was a waste of his potential. Spent the next 5 years half working at some warehouse, half talking about his big plans that never showed up. My parents still treated him like royalty. By the time I was 24, I'd saved enough to buy a beat-up truck and start a small electrical business. It was nothing fancy, but I made it work. Long days, long nights, jobs nobody else wanted. Word spread. People started calling me first. Marcus even came on as my partner. We built something real. Fast forward to last month. I'm at my shop sorting gear when my mom walks in. I hadn't seen her in over a year. She looked around like she owned the place. Wow, she said. You've really made something of yourself. I just waited. I knew there was more coming. Jake's been struggling, she said finally. He needs a fresh start. We thought maybe you could take him on here. Give him some responsibility. He just needs the right environment. I laughed. You want me to give Jake a job? Not just a job, she said, shifting her purse on her shoulder. A real chance. Maybe as a partner. He's family. Family helps each other. I set my wrench down slowly. Partner? I built this from nothing. With Marcus, not with him. He hasn't lifted a finger. She frowned. You're young. You'll bounce back no matter what. Jake just needs a little head start. Bounce back. Like I hadn't been thrown out at 17 with nothing. Like I hadn't scraped and clawed for every single piece of this. Right then, Marcus walked in, sweaty from a job site. He stopped when he saw her. She barely looked at him. Mom, I said, standing up. Jake is not touching this business. Not now, not ever. Her eyes narrowed. So you're really going to turn your back on your own blood? I almost laughed again, but it came out hard. Where was my blood when I was sleeping on floors because you believed him over me? Where was family then? She opened her mouth, but nothing came out. Marcus shifted closer, crossing his arms. Ma'am, I think you should leave. She shot him a look, sharp and cold, like he wasn't even worth her time. He's my family, I said, my voice rising. More than you ever were. And I swear, the silence after that was so heavy you could hear the clock ticking on the wall.